Yes, well done. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone who is watching from wherever you are. This is Chisamo Emmanuel Solomon, a dragon fruit farmer here at Imbaha Dragon Fruit Farm. Yes, you are blessed. I'm back again. And today I want to share about how someone can really get money from dragon fruit farming. Yes, some people have been asking us such a question that if I do invest in dragon fruit farming, how will I get money from these dragon fruits? And then I've been sharing more with people that even you before reaching this stage or reaching the stage of you getting the fruit, you can still get money from this. And this is a cutting from this dragon fruit. You can either use these cuttings for expansion of your garden, hence reducing on the costs of buying seedlings, but then at the same time you can sell these cuttings after you putting them in the bed, like the other ones of ours. I think you can show them. Like the other, we have a number of nursery beds here for dragon fruit seedlings that are mature and that are of good quality. They are certified already. Yes, so this is one way how someone you can have money or get money from dragon fruit farming. You can either get money from the seedlings and then still from the from the fruits or even the cuttings. And then still, for some people, you can have a charge of people who can access your farm. Why do I say so? Because if someone has come at your garden or at your orchard to learn, you can either charge that person or even you can decide it to be free. So those are all the ways of how someone can still get money from these dragon fruits. So this is a cutting and then we are going to plant it. Okay. Sometime I shared with you that I'll also share with you on how you can harvest the cutting and then what you do after you harvesting the cutting. Like this one, I've just harvested it from just here, just now, here, right now. But then, and then this is a Vietnam white, you can't see. And then you have to make a V shape just down here. Why do I make this V shape? Because we want to expose this harder stem or even the cambium where the roots will come from. And then after you exposing this harder cambium, you can show them, I think they are seeing it. Then you'll put this seedling aside for 3 days. Why? Because we want this part where I've cut to heal, this part, so that it heals. That's the instance of putting it down the other side. So you can see how our orchard is looking like. That's Imbaha Dragon Fruit Farm. And the orchard is just amazing. All the seedlings, all the cuttings, all the plants are just looking amazing. Why? Because we do apply manure. And those are some of the management practices of how you can also care for your orchard. And it looks like this, or even more than this. Why we normally do extension services. These extension services, I've been telling you that we do the extension services, and one of the extension services that we do, we carry out trainings. Why do we carry out trainings? Because we want our people who want to come into this venture or to venture into dragon fruit farming, a business that's profitable and that's knowledgeable. They have some knowledge about dragon fruit farming, what should be done in dragon fruit farming. So that's the instance of why we do the extension services. We want also to look at the orchard. How is your orchard? If you do the planting, are they growing well? So that's the instance of extension services. And then still, we encourage you to do manure application. Uh, Sometimes you can do watering, like when it's shining so much, you can do the watering or the irrigation like twice or once even in a week, because these are semi-arid plants, so they can survive even if it's not raining. But then still, like any other plant, it will require uh, water. Okay, so uh, these are some of the practices that we always do. And then we normally share also that we do the tipping. Why do we tip? Because we want to induce flowering. That's the instance of tipping. Like this one, I can stop it, like stop from here. Why? Because I want all the nutrients that will be exceeding up to the side to go back the other side, so that this fruiting branch, it starts producing the flowers, and hence we shall get these flowers, and then from the flowers we shall get the fruits. Like you can see the other one right now, it's bearing a fruit. It bloomed already like 2 days back, and then after something like 3 days we're going to remove that flower that bloomed, so that we reduce on the risks of infections. Someone shared that he's facing some infections, or his seedlings are somehow rotting, even the plants are not doing well. One way of how we can reduce such infections is you using clean materials or sterile materials. That could be a perfect explanation for that. Like if you identify that this plant is not doing well, or it might be infected, what has to come into your mind, like this is a pruna, or some people call it sokatoa. You have to make sure that you don't use it on an infected plant, and then you come on a plant that's healthy like this, you cut it. So if you use clean materials, it will be one way of you overcoming the infections or the spread of diseases in your orchard. And then still you can do the elimination. What I mean by elimination, you can eliminate a plant that you see that it's infected from your orchard, and hence you burn it. Just eliminate it completely, so that you reduce on the risks of spread in your, or disease spread in your orchard. That's also a perfect example, and then that's an organic way. For us, we don't encourage people to do artificial or spraying, like use of chemicals. Why? You know, humans are complicated. We are the same people who spray something that we are going to eat with chemicals, and then we eat the chemicals. So that's a funny way, but then we have to reverse that. You know, if we do also the organic way, we shall also get the fruits that are safe for our lives. For any person who has never seen someone suffering from cancer, for you continue spraying. But then for us who want our lives, who want to live a healthy life, we shall do it the organic way. And that's what we are spreading. We are spreading the gospel of organic dragon fruit farming here at Bad Dragon Fruit Farm. And hence that's why you see us making the green tea, making the green tea or the green manure from the same plants you're seeing, like the jacaranda, like the Biden spilosa, or the Biden spilosa, anything that's green. We make it to be the organic tea in our orchard. So that's the perfect way of how we can also make our fertilizers or manure that we can apply on our plants. And then it's shining so high, but then you can see that our plants are just looking nice. I think the cameraman, you can come closer, and then you show them how our plants are doing, and then how they are producing the branches, and then how still they are producing the flowers. Okay, so that's one way of how you can promote flowers in your orchard, and then it's still one way. Now, I've told you that we have the mature seedlings, and the mature seedlings, we harvest them from the mature plants, and these are the mature plants. Why we encourage people to harvest or to harvest the seedlings from the mature plants? Because we want, when you plant these cuttings or the seedlings, they start growing early. And that's why some of our buds, some of our seedlings, when we give them to you, you see that they produce buds earlier, and then they start flowering earlier. Those are the seedlings that we are having. You can see how marvelous they are looking like. And then these are just a few of them. And then you can still see that our plants, they are producing the fruits already. and then still we have the flowers. That's how marvelous the garden is looking like. And then one person asked me a question. To him, it looked like it was complicated. He saw me tying our plants, and then for us we call it training. The instance of training, remember I've been sharing with you that these dragon fruits, they are climbing plants. Therefore, you have to train them. What I mean by training, you have to use like these scissors, you tie them so that they do not fall down. You can see them. So that's the instance of training. And then when your garden or your orchard is like on a hilly area like ours, we normally leave this grass. We don't leave it like this because some people, they might say we are not caring for the garden well. No, we harvest this grass and then we make the green tea or the liquid manure. But then at the same time, us being on a hilly area, when it's raining, you will find that this grass, it can trap water, and then at the same time it can trap the manure that we are applying the outside, so that also it circulates all over this place, and then our plants will look healthy and good. Okay, so you see the instance of training. You are seeing this, it's looking good, and still even you can show them this one. This is the instance of training. And then I've just remembered a question. Someone earlier on asked me, what do we use up this side? For us, we use a motorbike tire, and then here we use the iron bar. You can show them. We use the iron bar. Okay, I think you can show them. This is the iron bar. It's strong enough. It's strong enough. So that's the instance of the iron bar. Come with me. So, not forgetting, I want to read our numbers, where someone you can reach out to us directly, either on WhatsApp or even direct call, or even just send a message. So the first one is 0700 229 290. I'm repeating, it is 0700 229 290, and that's Chisamo Emmanuel Solomon. I repeat the third time, it is 0700 229 290. That's Chisamo Emmanuel Solomon. If you contact me, just feel free. 24/7, the number is on, either on WhatsApp, online, and then even direct call, it's always on. Please call, contact for seedlings, contact for guidance about dragon fruit farming. Even we can make a quotation for you, like for 1 acre. Any amount of land that you want to occupy with dragon fruits, please, we can make the quotation for you. We can design it for you, and then we can do the extension services. The another number where you can get or contact us from, it is 0700. Oh no, 0702 61 30 53. It is 0702 61 30 53, and that's the big man Magembe, the man that you always see. That's Magembe Henry Seboa. He's a big boy. He's a big man. So we do the dragon fruit farming with him, and then now we are promoting this dragon fruit farming in Uganda. We are doing it organically, and then we are encouraging young people to do the dragon fruit farming, even the old. And then now we are moving all over Uganda, spreading this in people, and then training them how to do the dragon fruit farming. Please don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Don't forget to click on the notification button for always to keep you updated that a new video is there. And then you can still see the other side, we still have more seedlings. And then I told you, for us, we don't just dig, we slash. The instance of slashing, we don't want like to dig and then our soils go the other side. Remember, we are on a hilly area, and that's one way of why we had to pile soil here or to make mold. And this mold, it will act as a feeding basin for our dragon fruit plant. Stay tuned. I'll share more videos about dragon fruit farming. I remain Chisamo Emmanuel Solomon, the wise person. Feel free to contact us. Feel free to ask any question about dragon fruit farming, and then we have the seedlings that are ready. They are rooted. You can order now, and then we deliver them. Or even if you want to come at the farm, still you're free. I remain Chisamu Emmanuel Solomon, a dragon fruit farmer at my dragon farm. Stay blessed. Bye bye.